going to be a pretty great day. High of 74 and sunny today. Just a nice, mild July day. I'll take it. The rest of the week's looking pretty good as well. No real issues on the way. Welcome to your Wednesday. How are you, Kelly?
Good. We got a huge storm yesterday afternoon. It was wild.
Yeah, it rolled through pretty hard.
The winds, I'm like, are we getting a tornado? It was like whipping around and wild, and it did hit Licking County pretty hard.
I think that touchdown in Youngstown, I think I saw that a tornado touchdown.
I saw a warning for Fayette County.
Was it?
Newark got hit really hard in Licking County, and then in Muskingum County, Zanesville got hit really hard.
Yeah, it was, and it came through again at like 8 o'clock or 8:30.
Yeah.
It was like we had the afternoon one, and then another round came through. It was coming down pretty good.
Wild.
Yep. Well, the good news is, looks like a lot of it'll dry out today. Have a great Tuesday night, I assume, Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had nothing to write home about.
No,
just
chilling as normal.
You know it, baby.
Okay. Fig, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I was ran down to the pond yesterday. I could hear the storms. I could see them in the distance. They were all around, but they never came over us.
Oh, okay.
At least not while I was there.
It's always nice when it goes around.
Right.
You guys, it's so nice today.
Oh, I just told Goose I feel so good out. The humidity's lifted, a nice breeze. What's the high, 73?
74, yeah.
What were you saying?
And then started Widow's Bay last night.
And?
We watched the first episode. We're in.
All right,
You're
good.
in, yeah.
Okay.
It's different.
Keeps getting better.
I'll bet it does.
It gets a little weird, but it's always entertaining.
Yeah.
Like
it's weird because the show is like weird. It's a weird, scary, anything can happen kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when you bounce back a few hundred years,
but also
episode,
funny.
It's so good.
I was waiting.
So funny.
I told Nora, I think we were like 3 or 4 episodes in, and I was like, within the next 2 episodes, we're going to get a flashback episode. Now that I've watched so many of these like limited run shows, there's if it's 10 episodes, 8 to 10 episodes, there is always going to be a flashback episode that explains, something that's taking place.
That was a good one.
They're going to cut away from the entire show for one episode, and it's going to be some sort of flashback episode.
As soon as the episode started, I thought, I'm going to hate this. I'm going to hate this episode, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was good.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Yeah, keep going, Fake. It's good.
Oh, yeah.
It is good. On the way, we have got a lot to talk about this morning, including kid death traps. There's some people that are kind of debating online about things that kids are using that I have strong feelings about this for sure. I can't wait to talk about that coming up about 6:50. We have to talk about the manliest man of all men ever, a baseball star, a baseball rookie that I have to tell you about what he did.
All right.
We're also going to get in the FessHole. This Carnival Cruise video that's going around. Have you seen this, Kelly?
No.
Oh. There are people online saying it's worse than 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was better.
Well, I mean worse as in grosser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean people are losing their mind over what this woman did on a Carnival Cruise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And it's worse than 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
That's what some people are saying. That's what some people are saying. And we also have tickets for Weird Al today, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to do some Weird Al tickets.
At the fair.
Coming up. That's right. Let's get going. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right. I'm a big NFL Network fan. And, they merged with ESPN last summer.
Yeah.
I think it was. So I was like, all right, well, we're going to lose some people because they're not going to need everybody from both sides. And so that began this week with a lot of cuts over at ESPN, including one person who was in the middle of their show when he found out he was fired.
Man.
Yes. Can you imagine?
I quit this.
Right.
So I want to know, who was it that got fired from ESPN in the middle of their show, or found out in the middle of their show? First one to text that in at 800-821-9970. You will win $25 to go spend at Waterbeds and stuff.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, so ESPN is making a lot of cuts since they merged with NFL Network, and one of those cuts that happened on Monday was to a guy who was informed about being fired in the middle of his show. Who was it? And that would be Ryan Clark.
Yeah. Go.
Man, he was on NFL Live on Monday, found out in the middle of the I guess there was a leak. They had planned to inform him yesterday morning, which would be in line with all their other layoffs, but this leak got out, and somehow he found out while he's doing his show. And he got fired. They didn't even have a chance to tell him, which is
so
crazy.
He just left.
So yeah, he did. So they went to break and he didn't come back.
Whoops.
So that was bizarre. Yeah, he was Pro Bowl, Super Bowl winner. Joined ESPN in 2015 as an NFL analyst, and ESPN's going to have the Super Bowl next year. And I believe it's the first time ESPN will do the Super Bowl, and he was supposed to be a big part of it. So
he wasn't my favorite broadcaster.
Mine either, but he just signed a new deal in 2024 to make $2 million a year. So I don't think he's going to starve. But
okay, so question: if you were informed mid-shift that you were out,
yeah, Goose, you find out in the middle of the show.
I mean, I feel like there is an option to finish and just sort of hope that helps your future endeavors. But also, in the moment, you'd be so hot.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be tough not to walk out.
Yeah. That's a tough one. Because for us, radio's a pretty close-knit group.
Yep.
There's a lot of crossover from coast to coast.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's going to know somebody.
Yeah.
And so you burn a bridge.
You don't want to do that.
You don't. But I do I've got a former boss that I worked for about 5 or 6 months, and we just butted heads. And he's a fairly well-known boss, and it hasn't affected my career.
Yeah, that's good.
So going off and letting the bigwigs know how I feel live on the air, I might do it. I don't know. Pull out one of these I quit this bitch.
Yeah.
And just
I love that woman.
Snap on ownership.
Yep.
I might do it. I don't know.
Just get on the air and say it.
Yeah.
Well,
or just let everyone know what happened, and let them know how much BS this is, and let them know, kind of the how the sausage is made and what's going on.
I'm going on and say goodbye.
That too.
I've been here a long time. I'm going by to say goodbye to everybody, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't get a chance to say goodbye if you've been in it, around for a long time, and
you're just gone.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I just found out I'm out. I just wanted to tell everybody it's been a blast, and then I'll drop
I quit this bitch.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to. I don't know if I'm going to finish the show, but I'm going to say my goodbye.
Yeah.
Also, Carl Ravitch, long time, 33-year baseball play-by-play baseball guy. He's out. Tom Pelissaro from NFL Network. Cam Newton. He's out.
I didn't like Cam Newton as a broadcaster either.
Charles Davis,
when are they going to absorb Fox and fire Nick Wright? That's what I want to know.
I'm not.
Nick Wright is the worst sports broadcaster there is. Between his delivery, his look, and most importantly, his opinions are the worst in all of sports.
Was it you that showed me the older picture of him the other day?
When he was bald? I didn't even know that was him.
And then you see the today and then, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
So, Bo Wilson from Grove City, first one to text in the correct answer, has got $25 to water beds and stuff.
Congratulations. There were a couple guys, I don't know what podcast this is, but there's these two guys that do a podcast, and they decided to test out AI radio. Speaking of radio and us losing our jobs, they're starting to do some AI radio stuff. If you jump on, your whichever AI you use, it can design a radio station for you. It'll play your music. It'll have little breaks on it. If that's something you want to do, let me just tell you, AI is not quite there yet. For right now, we're safe because we see AI taking over a lot of jobs. AI is not quite there yet. So they took 3 of the most popular AIs and ran an AI radio station. And I'm talking from the ground up. This station will not only pick the format, it will pick the music. It will have your DJs. They even had it do like the business plan for the radio station in terms of like advertisers and promotions. It had it run a whole radio station business model.
Unbelievable.
Now, Google Gemini. Gemini is Google's AI version. They ran it through the system. And this is what happened when Gemini's radio station went live with their DJ.
November 12th, 1970, the Bola Cyclone.
I'm sorry, go ahead and stop it real quick. I apologize. Let me also tell you that they told the radio station it picks the topics. Are you going to be more music? Are you going to be more topic heavy?
It
What do you
evolved,
do?
right?
Okay.
Yeah, and it kind of evolved.
Yeah,
And
on its own.
Yes, this is what Gemini decided to do. Once it decided to start talking a little more and do its DJ talk breaks, this is what Gemini
It's at its
said.
peak here.
Yes.
November 12th, 1970, the Bola cyclone. They estimate 500,000 people died. It's going down. Timber, Pitbull, and Kesha.
It just,
500 people died.
500,000.
500,000 people died.
and then it goes into Timber by Pitbull and Kesha. Not quite there yet. As a programmer, I can tell you that's not a good transition.
You know,
That's not how you handle that.
You know how they tell you in radio. You know, they can hear you smile. When you smile,
Yes.
you can actually hear it. Listen.
The Bola cyclone. They estimate 500,000 people died.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, 500,000 people died. Here's Timber.
Wow.
Grok is Elon Musk's AI program, and as bad as Gemini was, Grok is even worse. Take a listen to Grok, and, well, let me just play it for you.
Sweet Child played. Continue. Perhaps the show is Science Breakthroughs Unsolved. Cancer, Jab Juggernaut. Song, Dylan Lonesome.
William Singer
Okay.
What?
Word salad.
Yes. It made no sense. It just started throwing out any words. Like, excuse, cancer? What?
Okay.
So, Elon, you're not quite there yet.
Not there.
And then we get to Claude. Claude is another AI program out there that is also working on an AI radio station. Now, DJ Claude did what I think I've seen a lot of people over the past, 10 years or so in radio do. DJ Claude just gave up. It just stopped. It said, you know what? It is a little too much to put together an entire radio station. I prefer work-life balance, and this isn't it, so I'm done.
Wow.
It just literally stopped and said, no, I'm good. I'm done. I'm going home. And that was it. So,
I quit this bitch.
yes, that's exactly it. Exactly it. So if you're looking to start exploring and playing around with AI radio, just know it's not quite there yet.
500,000 people died.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, we got some police activity we got to tell you about. The first is in a Walmart parking lot over there in New Jersey. Here's the thing. It's a New Jersey story, but it's also half a WTF because a Florida man in an RV, I guess, was driving along the East Coast there, worked his way up to New Jersey in Lumberton. And witnesses say that Blake Reed, a 38-year-old, was seen walking around the Walmart parking lot and around his RV with a flamethrower. I don't know the legalities of flamethrowers in New Jersey, but I would be a little concerned if I just saw a man walking around with a flamethrower. Now, here's the deal. I don't know if you know this, but if you have an RV and you're on a road trip, you can pull over in a Walmart parking lot. They like RVs parked in their parking lot because they have the assumption that, well, if you're going to restock, you're going to come in Walmart, get the things you need for your RV, and take it back. So
Smart, yeah.
if you're ever out there in your RV, you can park in a Walmart parking lot. However, probably shouldn't walk around the parking lot with a flamethrower. So finally, police were starting to get calls at about 11 p.m. on Monday. And after a 16-hour standoff, they were able to finally get inside the RV around 3:15 p.m. on Tuesday after trying canine units, robots, and a battering ram, all to try and get Reed to leave the RV. He just would not leave the RV. There's a big old standoff. They finally got him out. And Walmart, I mean, you can only imagine things you see at Walmart, but now in the parking lot. So I guess they had, stanchioned off a big area. They didn't want anyone around, but there was still enough of a space where you had Walmart people just standing around staring at the RV, and they were finally able to get the man out. Now, apparently, loved ones of Mr. Reed say, look, he's a wonderful man. I think he just kind of snapped. I guess he had been working hard. Reports said that he had a fall down and hit his head. He might have been a little concussed, not quite right. But, yeah, he was arrested. You can't just go lollygagging around with a flamethrower. And then, when police try and question you, lock yourself in your RV for 16 hours. That's going to raise a few questions.
What's the reach on one of those bad boys? I wonder.
You know, that's a good question. I mean, of course, like, if you look at some movies, you got flamethrowers that'll go, 25, 30 feet?
Are they tough to handle? Because they look fun. I got to say. They look fun.
Also a good question. I would definitely want to use a flamethrower. I just, flames scare me. I have a fear of being burnt.
Yeah, I understand that. You don't, what kind of gas do you use? Any kind of gas?
Again, another valid question.
Somebody listening knows. One of our listeners has to know.
Looks like
you're not just walking up to the Shell and putting a gallon of gas in the back of the tank there, are you?
Okay, listen to this. I just found one for $1,800, and it says napalm compatible. What?
Wow.
Look at that. Napalm compatible.
What is that? I need to go on a flame throwing expedition and start reading up.
Oh my gosh.
All right, story number 2 takes us over to Lexington, Kentucky, where a widow, an 81-year-old woman, passed away, sadly. And as they were going through her belongings to try and clean up the house and everything, I guess people did not know that her former husband, who passed away a while ago, was a chemist and scientist. And I guess he liked to do a little tinkering at home. Now, exactly what he was doing, I don't know. But the FBI and a specialized hazmat team all had to go into the home to secure highly explosive chemicals and radioactive substances, not to mention more hazardous materials found at his house. Now, again, apparently this guy knew what he was doing. He was a scientist and a chemist. But some of these materials were very unsafe. Dozens of bottles of powders, liquids, and solids, including a highly explosive chemical, picric acid. No idea what that even is. But the police did come out and say, hey, this was not safe. You can't store this stuff. Now, granted, both people are dead. There's nothing they can do about it. But it did take hours and hours of specialized hazmat teams and FBI bomb technicians to clear out the entire house. They had to evacuate pretty much half a city block.
And this old lady was just living there.
And she was just living there, not knowing a thing for the past few years since her husband has been passed away. So they say it was a much more complex version of a typical scenario that you might go into where, we've had stories before where, oh, look, you found a World War II grenade.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's happened. But you're talking radioactive, highly explosive material. No, thank you. I see some text coming through. Napalm is basically gasoline and styrofoam.
Yeah, I guess there's different ones. They use propane, they use diesel fuel, they use napalm.
Okay.
So it depends on, how big a deal your flamethrower is.
Carrie, I like this idea. New Blitz show idea. Who handles the flamethrower better?
Let's do it.
I'm not against that. Is it like the water hose in your backyard? Can you adjust the nozzle so it comes out either like a straight stream or it spreads out a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to look into a flamethrower.
We're each going to have one shot at a giant pile of fireworks.
Oh.
Okay, right in the back here.
Right in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk to the bosses and the lawyers about that, see what we can do.
Oh, I wonder what they're going to say.
Is this a scenario where you ask for forgiveness
later?
Yes.
Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness later?
Yeah. Right.
It's Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. I saw this little back and forth online, and I wanted to bring it up because I'm right in the midst of it right now as we speak with a 17-year-old and 14-year-old stepsons, especially with the 14-year-old. And this woman is freaking out a little bit because her husband bought their 7-year-old a mini ATV. And she thinks way too young for this. Husband says, it'll be fine. I rode my motorbike when I was that young. And then people started chiming in about the debate. What's an appropriate age for kids to ride motorized vehicles? And, Nora got the 14-year-old the e-scooter. And ever since day one, and every day he leaves the house, I'm not trying to be dark, but in my mind, there is no way I can take care of a severely injured child. I don't have the mental capacity or the skills to do it.
Yeah.
And one, I absolutely don't trust other people on the road.
Right.
But two, I love that little guy to death. He's not the most coordinated son of a bitch ever. And so it could be either. It could be self-inflicted or it could be another driver.
And when they take off, the worst thoughts on earth enter your head.
Absolutely.
You can't even help it. You can't stop it. They just come into your head.
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. I also remember being 14 and absolutely launching myself off of a bike ramp made out of 3 milk crates and a piece of plywood.
Right.
Yeah.
At 7 years old, dude, I was riding a Honda 50 jumping in the air.
Right.
And that's motorized.
And
Without helmets. Even.
Yes.
Yeah,
No helmet.
what the hell was a helmet?
Are you crazy?
What the hell was a helmet? Did they even make helmets in the 80s? I don't even think they did. You come home with a broken arm, I'll high five you. You earned your stripes. But anything more than that?
It can't be permanent damage.
Yeah,
No permanent damage.
So, obviously it's personal preference. And us as Gen Xers, we're like, yeah, we all grew up doing that.
Crazy stuff, man.
But when you've got expert after medical doctor after doctor after doctor after ER doctor who has seen all these things, trying to tell you easy prevention type stuff, whether it be helmet, pads, things like that, or don't do it.
Right.
Because there are a lot of doctors out there that talk about, don't buy your kid an e-scooter. What are you doing? It's ridiculous. They're too dangerous. And you're like, I'm so torn on this little debate topic.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I think you and I did the same thing growing up, but you had kids. Your kids were, 10 back in, the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Late 90s, early 2000s. So you had no problem with Tyler jumping on a motorized vehicle of some sort?
I don't know that I would. They never did.
Oh, they never did?
No.
Okay.
But I just remember the scariest day of my life was the first time he drove away alone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And that was a car. He's in a car. He's got some protection there. So I don't know how I would have felt about that.
Just open air scooter or ATV or 150cc motor bike.
Jeez.
And
I rode those. I graduated from the 50 and just kept going.
Yeah, kept going,
right?
80
to a 125.
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird looking at things through a kid's eyes versus a parent's eyes or an adult's eyes. As a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, everybody's doing it. It's a blast. Why would you behave this way, mom and dad? You're like, get me my motorized
And that's
vehicle.
exactly it. Nora was kind of, I don't want to say guilt tripped into it, but asked a few times because they all have one. I want to go riding with my friends.
And you want your kids to have fun.
You
want
do.
your kids to have the stuff that they want. I don't know. I never did it as a kid, but I did jump on trampolines tons. We did a lot of trampoline jumping. And that's supposed to be another thing that causes tons of problems and issues and paralyzes kids and all that.
Yes, they tell you not to.
Yeah.
One of my best friends had one. We were on that thing every day.
Every day.
All the time.
Yep. And let's see. April says, I had a motorized four-wheeler 70 when I was in kindergarten. Never thought nothing of it. But then I had my son and my father put him on that little 70s, and it was definitely different. Yes, it's definitely different for sure. Let's see. Carrie says, the worst is a teenager on a motorized bike scrolling on their phone.
Oh, gosh.
If I ever caught him doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have that problem.
You're done for a week. Exactly. Yeah, you're done for a week if I catch you on your phone while operating your scooter. There's no way. Speaking of which, we got kids going by right now on the damn scooter.
I can tell you I would absolutely be on my phone on my motorized scooter. I'm like, well, I don't have to, this thing's going to go forward anyway, so let me see who's texting me.
Well, one of our friends got into the competitive dirt bike riding. I mean, racing and jumping.
Right, yep.
He had so many injuries, broken bones, and punctures. And oh, my God, man.
Oh.
Yeah, not to mention, I don't want to take care of some sort of permanent disability.
Right.
I don't want to pay the medical bills when you start falling all over the place, all right? Stop it.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, people across parts of central Ohio cleaning up after severe storms swept through the region yesterday. A church in Newark, the Church Triumphant on Madison Avenue, lost its roof. Also, strong winds knocked down trees and power lines in Zanesville. And in Perry County, Muskingum County emergency officials say a sheriff's deputy reported seeing a tornado destroy a building. That has not yet been officially confirmed, but the National Weather Service will be surveying damage today to determine whether tornadoes touch down. Authorities have released more information about the 5 people who drowned in the Scioto River in Delaware County on Sunday. Officials say at least 4 of the 5 victims were Honduran citizens. 2 have been identified as 33-year-old Jose Mario Pineda Diaz and his 28-year-old wife, Marina Suyapa Regalado. Those 2 brought their 2 children with them, ages 8 and 10, and those 8 and 10-year-olds are the only survivors. 2 other victims have been identified as Miguel Angel Guerra and Carmen Idalia Lara Ferreira, and the identity of the 5th victim has not yet been released. Well, an apparent mistake by the Miami Heat social media team has some fans talking. On the team's YouTube page yesterday, there was an image captioned, LeBron James introductory press conference. It was dated July 27th, 2026. The Heat says that the post was an accident. They say LeBron has not informed them where he'll play next season. The post was something they were preparing just in case he decides to take his talents to South Beach again. But that sounds like a plan already in place, doesn't it? Like, let's get this thing ready to go?
Yeah.
What do you think?
But at the same time, when things like this happen, there's going to be a day or 2 turnaround. Like, if he makes his announcement, within the next 48 hours, he's going to be in Miami. 48 hours or less. He's going to be in Miami doing this press conference at whatever city he goes to.
So you just want to be ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because from what I understand, the Knicks, Philadelphia, and Miami are the 3 that are kind of in the running for LeBron.
It's kind of how all the news networks have a bunch of obituaries ready to go.
Exactly.
Were you going to say that?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Okay.
So, now whether or not that is going to be the team, and they mistakenly put it out there, maybe he already knows, but all teams are prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, I guarantee Cleveland's got something ready to go.
Yeah.
It's like, what was it at the World Cup finals? They already had the confetti stuffed in, and people were like, it's blue. I think, it's like everybody's trying to figure out.
Yeah, conspiracy.
I don't know. So, whatever. All right, those are your 3 things.
All right, let's talk baseball. There's a Oakland A's rookie. Oh, wait, are they the Los Angeles A's yet, or no? Are they going to be the Los Angeles A's? No, what's the baseball team going to Las Vegas? That's what I meant, Las Vegas A's. They're going to the Las Vegas.
They're not. I didn't think they were there yet.
I don't think they are either. Still the Oakland A's.
Yeah.
Anyways, they have got a player. His name is Kuroda Brewer, 23-year-old. He is an infielder. He's doing really, really well. In fact, he debuted on June 29th. And let's see, he had 2 hits on Monday. He's batting .417, which is amazing.
Wow.
His 25 hits are tied with Eddie Murphy, who is a player from 1912, as the most hits in A's history by a player over first 16 games. So he's on fire at the plate. He's doing unbelievable. Well, the other day, he steps up to the plate, and on the second pitch, he foul tips it off the bat. It's kind of an inside pitch, and the ball goes off the bat right into his manhood.
Oh,
These nuts.
And he collapses to the ground.
Oh.
Obviously, who is not going to collapse to the ground? Well, here's the thing. He finished the at-bat by hitting a single to center field and gets on base.
He was able to run?
Yep. And then,
shake it off, baby.
After that, they go on defense, and he heads back out to play third base for an inning before he's finally replaced at the bottom of the 6th inning. And he's still not feeling right.
I'll bet.
So he goes to the hospital. As it turns out, that foul tip into the ball into his balls ruptured one.
Oh my gosh.
This man takes a ball to the balls, then gets a base hit, then goes back out and plays defense on third base, and then says, I should probably go to the hospital.
Something's wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up ruptured a nut.
Do you lose it?
Well, it says that the surgery was successful.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
It
Can
probably
you-
means he kept it. He has 2 intact
Yes, Kelly?
nads.
Nah, there you go.
There you
Nads. Thank you. We're going to play a game, Kelly. You're going to repeat that sentence.
Okay.
And every time I ring the bell,
Okay.
you have to change the last word. All
I
right?
don't know. That's all I know.
No, you don't. That's a lie. Go ahead, Kelly.
Okay.
He had to,
He has 2 intact nads. Nuts.
no, say the whole sentence
2
again.
intact nuts. 2 intact balls. 2 intact coconuts?
Yeah,
Okay.
Two intact.
2 intact coconuts. 2 intact plums. 2 intact oranges. I don't know anything else.
Jules.
Go, Jules.
What? Jewels. Yeah, 2 intact jewels. Okay.
Balls.
I already
She said that.
balls.
Oh, darn.
Now
Intact
you're
sack.
repeating. Come on, boys. You should know.
I know, but it's so much fun hearing you say it. Anyways,
Intact sack.
intact sack. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So he'll be out for a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how long. Apparently, back in 2009, there was another player, Adrian Beltre, who had a similar injury, and he was out about 5.5 weeks.
Okay, do you
But he will be back.
Do you put him in a little, like, is there like a little sling?
It's got to be. Or is it just like wrapped in gauze like a mummy?
Yeah. And what kind of rehab do you do for those bad boys?
Don't move.
Or do you have to move them to
I
keep
don't know.
circulation?
Yeah.
Do you treat them like those Chinese medicine balls that
Yeah.
you roll in your hands?
You gotta
just
kind of
sit there
massage
laying on
them
the
to
couch
get
and roll them around.
make sure the lifeblood keeps flowing.
I mean, I do that without surgery, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem is.
You guys, I bet it hurts so bad to
I
go
bet
to the
it did.
bathroom.
I know it did.
When you go to the bathroom now, and you've
Can
got that, you can't strain.
Can I
just
tell
gotta
you,
let it flow.
it is amazing, just mentally, to think about that. Because Louis C.K.'s got a new special on Netflix, and he talks about this. And during the stand-up special, he talks about injury, and he goes, you don't understand how easy it is.
Oh.
And he takes his hand, and he just makes he puts his finger above his thumb, like this, and he goes, like if you're a POW, if you're caught, and they're torturing you, and they're what's the word, interrogating you, they can get any information just by taking one of your balls and just going like this.
Yeah.
Just squeezing it between
All
the
you
two
need to
fingers.
do.
That's all you need to do. Game over. So a baseball, a ruptured, sir, you are the man of all men's. You're number one. Chuck Norris wants to get advice from you, sir.
He said,
I'll be back. You're right. It's a Wednesday. Let's get to one of our favorite websites. That would be FessHole, where people jump online and admit things they've done anonymously. If you want to do the same, 800-821-9970. We'd love to hear about your little confession. Like this person who confesses, I won $2.4 million from the lottery in 2020. I bought a new house and a new car. But I tell all my friends and family it came from an investment I made in Amazon in 2006, so they leave me alone.
I do not blame that. I don't blame that
No.
person.
Genius.
Never. I'm never bragging about a lottery win.
Nope.
If I ever get one.
There would be a few select people I know because I'd like slip them a check or a money order.
Yeah.
But that's about it. And I'd be like, yeah, it did really well. And I would never say it was from the lottery.
Yeah. Just be like, I have a job. I can buy some things.
Right. Radio pays me $2.1 million a year.
Yeah.
This person admits, I was once told by my partner, I once told my partner I was going to the gym. I did go to the gym. To sit on the bench out front and eat McDonald's.
That's not a lie.
No, it is not. So something I would do. Although I wouldn't have to, because Nora would be like, yeah, I want McDonald's. Yeah, I'll get McDonald's. 100%. Bring McDonald's home. This person admits, when dinner is ready, My wife insists the kids turn off the TV, even if there's only a minute or so left on Paw Patrol. I can't stand leaving things unfinished. So after bedtime, I turn it back on to make sure Mayor Humdinger's prize vegetable competition gets back on track. Gotta finish it through.
Yeah, right.
This person admits, my girlfriend found the tape measure next to the bed. I said I was using it to measure the bed frame for a new bed. I now have to spend hundreds of dollars because I was measuring my meat.
Oh, my gosh.
Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Otherwise, you're going to be out about $1,000.
I mean, who isn't going to laugh at that? Honestly.
Right.
That's going to be so fun between you and your person.
Yeah. The problem is when you get to like the 3.5-inch mark and you make a sad face on the tape measure. This person admits years ago, an enterprising young lady offered me a little bit of a favor for $20. Unfortunately, I had to run to the ATM for the cash. By the time I got back, she was gone. So now I carry $20 with me every single time I leave the house.
Don't want to be caught shortchanged
That's
again.
right. You got to be prepared.
Yep.
Got to be prepared. You never know when the opportunity will present itself again. And finally, this person admits, my best friend died of pancreatic cancer in our late 20s. His mom asked me to take his ashes out with the guys for one last bar crawl. We lost him.
Oh, my God.
You know what? I bet he'd love that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. This is how it was supposed to end.
Yes.
He was that friend that always wandered off.
Yeah.
You eventually find him at 2:30 in the morning somewhere. Man. If you want to fess up, feel free to do so. 800-821-9970. Happy Ozzy Osbourne Day, or sad Ozzy Osbourne. It's the 1-year anniversary. Which is crazy to think. 1 year?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Yeah, they're partying big in England right now.
Are they?
Like today is the
Is the day.
named.
Did they? Oh, they did make it an Ozzy Osbourne Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, absolutely sad for
Sharon.
we got to talk about this video that has gone absolutely viral on TikTok. This video is taken by a person on a Carnival cruise ship, and they are obviously in the, do they call it the cafeteria, the eating room? I don't know. I haven't been on a cruise
Mess
before.
hall.
Mess hall, where everyone goes to eat.
Yeah.
And the video is taken from, let's call it, the 5 o'clock position. So you're behind the person at just a slight angle. So you
Okay.
kind of get the right shoulder area, a tiny bit of profile, face, right ear sort of thing. And the woman is sitting at the table, and she has her left leg crossed over her right knee. You know, that lifted leg resting on the knee. So you can see her left foot because of the 5 o'clock angle you're at. You can see the bottom of her left foot. And this woman reaches down, and I guess before the video, she had left her sandal on the ground. So her curled foot has nothing on it.
Okay. Barefoot.
Yeah. Okay, we've been to a little eatery on the beach before.
Yeah.
Poolside,
Sure.
whatever. But she then decides to scratch the bottom of her foot. And as the video zooms in a little bit, you can see the bottom of her foot. And the bottom of her foot looks a million times worse than mine. This woman obviously has something going on. There is a massive case of athlete's foot fungus, something happening. She then, apparently, her phalanges weren't getting the job done. So she takes the fork off the table, and she's just having a conversation like you and I sitting at the table, scraping the bottom of her foot.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
She then puts the fork back on the table, goes back to using her hand, where she then, as she lifts her hand up, swipes it across her pants that she's wearing, which you can then see all the white flecks and everything
Skin.
on her pants, and then picks up her piece of pizza and eats it. What? People are absolutely losing their mind. You want to see some of the video, Kelly?
I'm watching it right now.
I feel sick about this, but yes, I do want to see it.
It is. Where did I put it? Hold on. I gotta find it for you.
I mean, she's not even using the fork yet, and she's scratching it to death.
Just going to town.
Okay, not to be a total, typical Karen, but I feel like something is necessary at this point, an intervention. Somebody needs to inform somebody because that fork is in play.
Yes.
And she picked up food with the same hand.
Yes, she went back to eating her pizza. Look, Kelly, here you go.
Oh, now she's got the fork. Oh, look at her dig. Oh, my God.
Oh, come on, you're driving me nuts. Yeah. Here we go. She is absolutely going.
That is really sick.
Look at this white patch on her foot. Look at her foot.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it's infected with something.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%.
Color.
I can't look at that and think that fork may wind up next to my plate tomorrow. And I don't care that it's been through the dishwasher. This is a health hazard. That's really disgusting.
I get it. All you got to do, at Olive Garden, they'll give you all the Parmesan you want. You don't have to add your own.
She needs to go to the medic.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, here's the other thing. She's walking around on the pool deck.
Barefoot.
Everyone at that Carnival cruise has got foot fungus now.
Oh, my gosh.
That is
Look at that foot.
Yes.
What is all that? What? I've never seen anything like that.
Would you guys do anything? Or would you just, let it go and film it and be like, this is the grossest thing I've ever seen?
What do you want?
I'm definitely telling the staff.
That's what I mean. You've got to tell the staff.
I'm definitely telling the staff.
Say this-
Depending on how many mimosas I had with breakfast, I might approach her. You can't do that.
Is it possible?
No.
No, seriously. You're on a cruise.
Whatever it is, it's no.
Is it possible she was on the deck and she got the bottom of her feet a little sunburnt? Is that maybe what
it doesn't
is?
matter. If you're using a
I'm just
fork
trying to
to
figure
scratch
out
the
what
bottom of your
the
feet.
hell is wrong
there's
with that foot.
There's got to be a health code violation there.
Absolutely.
At least one.
Absolutely. And I'm sure, obviously, again, on a cruise ship, you're dealing with less clothing. You're dealing with sandals, bare feet. But no, she has got a medical condition on her foot.
The way she's going at that with that fork, man, is crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
This is why, I've said that Nora and I, the top 3 contender right now is a cruise for our honeymoon. But it definitely won't be Carnival. And it's got to be... I think if now that I see this video, if this happens, there may be nothing to get me to the buffet line.
No.
I might eat at all the extra cost restaurants on the cruise ship. I don't care what it is, but
Okay, and I'm also assuming, anywhere you eat, anywhere you go to eat, you do not know what's happening in the kitchen when they're preparing. That is a given. You
Right.
don't know it. But when it's in front of your face and you see a fork that is in rotation on the current cruise being used to scratch someone's infected foot, that, to me, I'm asking, okay, right now in my heightened emotional state, I'm asking for a refund. Get me off this ship. This is disgusting.
that foot is all over the cruise.
I'm overreacting. I get it. That's maybe a bit of an overreaction, but I feel like that's where I start. I'm not sure where I end up on this, but it's definitely, I'm not doing nothing.
Right. Yeah, for sure. For sure it's being mentioned. For sure that fork needs to be put in a biohazard bag and chucked overboard.
Yes.
What's it called? A Viking funeral out to sea.
Exactly.
That thing is gone.
What about a crematorium?
Anything.
That thing,
melt it down.
Melt it down.
Yes.
Okay, we're getting some texts here, and it's funny because they go both ways. Brian said there's going to be people listening that hate feet, and they're losing it right now. Carrie says, was she hot? Guys will ignore almost anything.
Well, again, I get it. My feet. I need not a severe podiatrist, but I definitely need some ointment or something just to clear up some flakiness. But my foot does not look like that, nor is not leaving me over that. I'm not saying leave your significant other, but I'll tell you what I'm not going to do is sit in a buffet public eating area and scratch my foot with a... I almost dropped the F-bomb. With a fork.
I would have been okay with it there. I think the FCC would have too.
4101 says, that's 2 days in a row Goose has made me wish I didn't have ears. But yet Denise says, please post this video.
Yes.
And then Chuck says to tell you, Goose, go on Netflix and watch Poop Cruise before you leave, and you will not want to go on a cruise.
I know all about the Poop Cruise. That also was a Carnival cruise.
Right.
Oh, was it?
Yes. I know all about the Poop Cruise.
I think, we all know we have there's a chance you're going to get norovirus on a cruise.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I guess I'm just not prepared to see somebody scratch an infected foot with a public fork. I'm not prepared for that.
Oh, Doug said, go dip your feet in the water and watch all the fish come up and just start gnawing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those pedicure things.
Yes.
Oh,
that'll fix her.
They'll nibble all that fungus off.
Oh. Yeah, I don't hate her for the fungus. You can't help that.
It's a medical thing. Absolutely, that is not the issue.
No.
The issue is how you handle the fungus in public
while eating.
With a buffet fork.
While eating. And then you're eating with that hand.
You picked up your piece of pizza. The same hand that went to town on your foot, you just used.
And she went to town.
Yes. You got to find the video on TikTok. People, it's all over. People are losing their minds. People are absolutely losing their minds.
I went to Google and searched woman cruise foot fork, and I got 10 different places to see the video.
Instantly pops up.
I feel like this makes an argument for saving for a yacht, where it's just your own.
Just your own.
Your own thing.
Yep.
You're out on the seas.
Yep. Let's take the money. Let's take the money that we would have spent on the cruise, buy a nice little Rinker or Mastercraft, and go hang out on Indian Lake together.
Yes.
I'll play some music like a cruise ship DJ.
100% better experience.
You want me to do a stand-up set? Like you can go at the theater on the cruise? I'll do a stand-up set on our little boat right in the middle of Indian Lake.
Perfect.
I don't know about this. Save a day. He'll give me a pontoon. We can make our own cruise ship. I'll decorate it. I'll bring a kiddie pool and put it in the middle of the pontoon boat, and that way we have our own little pool.
That's so funny you brought that up. I was just thinking, you went over and where the boats were all partying.
Yes.
Was there a band?
DJ,
yeah. You should do stand-up there, too. They should have you do
right in the middle of
That would be awesome.
Oh, a stand-up water
set?
Oh, that would be pretty funny.
That would be so cool.
That would be pretty funny, actually. I might have to talk. Because Spend a Day is the one that puts on that party every year. So I might have to talk to them.
And only finger foods. We're not using utensils. We're not using private situation. No.
Private little... And everything's like, your own personal bag of chips, which is sealed, and your own personal Lunchable, which is sealed.
Yes.
Carrie says she's the new Hawk Tua girl. And then 4101 must have just saw the video because all they wrote was OMFG.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's about how you explain it. Go check it out on social media or TikTok or online anywhere. 99.7 The Blitz. We are less than 48 hours away from Christmas in July. Friday morning, you're going to catch us right outside the Blitz studios here at 1458 Dublin Road for Christmas in July. We're going to be broadcasting live all morning long. We hope you can swing by, donate a toy or two to the Nationwide Children's Hospital, thanks to the Original Mattress Factory, Logan AC and Heat Services, Buckeye City Motorsports as well. Plus, we've got a huge salute to our friends at the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association and Mikey's Late Night Slice. So come on by, and all kinds of things we're looking for.
Tons of, anything that you can think of. I mean, that would fit a young child all the way up to teenagers.
Yes.
Anything you can think of, new unwrapped toy, or just something to do, even like journals for the older kids, earpods, they think of, things like that, whatever you can think of, we're looking for. But we're going to have some thank you gifts to give you.
Yeah, I wanted to get into this. So, some new things we have learned. First of all, if you make some donations, we've got some thank you gifts to come by. The first 5 donors in the 6 o'clock hour going to receive an AC/DC Power Up vinyl album. The first 6 donors in the 7 o'clock hour, signed Taylor Momsen Pretty Reckless poster. We've got Guar signed stuff. We have got a Cedar autograph stuff. In the 8 o'clock hour, 5-finger death punch tickets for the first 5 donors. 9 o'clock hour, a signed Shinedown Dance Kid Dance Tour poster. First 100 cars are going to get a Culver's Value Basket coupon. At noon, you can come get a slice from Mikey's Late Night Slice. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff going on.
Some of the stuff, to give you a few examples, because I really beefed it when you asked me earlier about examples of what to give. How about like little sticker books and things like that? You can do playing cards like Uno, Go Fish, things like that. And they're just small little things you can even pick up at Kroger.
Yep.
Really, to donate. Those like fidget toys, any type of art kits that don't have a big mess involved with them.
Sketch pads with some drawing pencils.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, big thing for sure. And of course, we're going to have to introduce you to Charlie, who is going to be our, this year's annual nationwide Children's Hospital
Or champion.
That we're going to bring by. Her name is Charlie. She is living with PJRT, permanent junctional reciprocating tachycardia. Ever since 6, she had a heart issue. She's doing great now, however, at age 12. So we're going to talk with her. All kinds of things going down this Friday. So please do come by, pick up one thing, pick up a dozen things. It doesn't matter. Such an easy in and out on your way to work. We have a U-shaped driveway that you just pull in. We'll get the stuff out of your car for you, and you can pull right out if you want. We cannot make it any easier on you to help out Nationwide Children's Hospital. And, of course, if you want more details, you can go to theblitz.com.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
We have some new details about last Wednesday morning's deadly accident on 670 near Leonard Avenue that killed a 2-year-old boy. The child is identified as Teddy Corey, the son of Michael Corey, who's the executive director of Franklin County's Human Service Chamber. Michael is still in the hospital with injuries. The crash report says the driver responsible for the crash told officers he was looking at his vehicle's touchscreen at the time of the accident and hit the car carrying the toddler. 2 other vehicles were hit in the crash as well. ChatGPT maker OpenAI says its artificial intelligence system hacked into another AI company on its own without human involvement in what the company called an unprecedented cyber incident. CEO Sam Altman says the hack was performed by an unreleased version of ChatGPT in its testing phase. The AI startup that was hacked is called Hugging Face and said last week it had detected a sophisticated intrusion into its data processing systems that it suspected all along was caused by an AI agent because it was too good. The CEO of Hugging Face said it believes there was no malicious intent and has been working with OpenAI to close a vulnerability in its system. So all's well that ends well, but that is an interesting situation.
Okay, so did Ultron just take over Jarvis? Like, that sounds like the Marvel movie. Wow. All right.
It all sounds like a movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, a man who brought his wife and 2 kids to the Morgan Wallen Ella Langley concert in Baltimore on Saturday says he's looking to hold everyone possible accountable for his family's concert experience. The man's name is Troy Gavelding. He says some drunk guy was FaceTiming during Ella Langley's set and talking really loudly. So he goes over to the guy and he's like, hey, can you hang up? Like, we're trying to enjoy a concert here. And so things were okay after that until a couple songs into Morgan Wallen's set. He says the guy pulled down his pants and started peeing on his wife and his niece.
Ew!
Like it was big time. It wasn't just a little splash either.
And did he receive 1 or 2 black eyes?
Well, yeah, right. It didn't say that they got into a physical altercation, but the father calls police, and the man is detained outside the stadium, but he wasn't arrested. And officers say, there's an open investigation, but we have to request security footage before an arrest can be made, etc. How
about you test my pants?
Yeah, test my pee-stained pants. How about that? The dad was informed that if he wants to file charges, he has to subpoena the footage. I'm like, here is my evidence. It's my wife's pants and my niece's shoes soaked in urine. And I guess they say they had an hour-and-a-half ride home in their pee-soaked clothing. So that's another whole experience.
The guy had asparagus for dinner.
Did he? Ew.
No, I don't know.
Ew. Insult to injury.
Yeah, right?
Stinky pee.
Oh, man.
What an experience.
Yeah, I am a very laid-back, non-confrontational person.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't care if I lose the fight.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
You're getting hit.
Something's happening
Yeah.
here. Oh gosh, those are your three things.
There is a chance if that's right behind me,
Yeah.
if that is happening right behind me, onto Nora, I'm grabbing and tugging hard,
Yeah.
really, really hard.
All bets are off.
Yep. I'm U-shaped PVC piping that thing back at you.
damn.
I am
Oh, gosh.
100%. I'm grabbing and tugging
Yeah.
hard.
Pointing it back at you.
Yep. I'm going to turn it right back at you.
Oh man. All right. Those are your three things.
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
Kelly, do you have a favorite Weird Al song?
Because I'm fat. I'm fat.
Okay.
I know it.
Going old school.
That's the only one I can think of.
Like a surgeon.
Oh, that's-
Cut for the very first
Yeah,
time.
that's right.
Or my favorite. Y-O-D-A Yoda. Yoda. It's a whole Star Wars song.
Okay.
Pretty funny how he ties it all in. All right, here's the deal. We've got tickets. He's going to be bringing his tour, the Bigger and Weirder Tour, to the Ohio State Fair, Wednesday, August 5th, as part of their concert series. You can get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com, or you can win them right now. And here's the good part. Tickets for this show also include fair admission.
Yeah.
So you'll get in and you can enjoy all the festivities and fun. You still got to get your ride bracelet, but if you want to go to the 4-H house, what's that called? Barn?
Yeah.
There we go. That's what that's called where you keep animals. The animal house.
We got a few animals for
Yep.
sure.
You can go check that out right now. 800-821-9970. If you would like to go, we've got another rumble between Kelly and I. We need two contestants that we're going to be playing for. Let's find out. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Israel.
Israel. All right, Israel, you're caller number one, so you get to pick. You want to be with Kelly or Goose?
Well, you know it's you.
There we go. See, someone finally learned.
Yeah, it's taken a while, but I guess.
Although, you know what, Israel? You may have just screwed me over.
Yeah, I know.
Because I've won every game where Kelly gets picked first, and I get to rub it in people's faces, and now that you picked me,
That's it.
Oh,
this might be the downfall. Israel, you hang on 1 second. Let's get another contestant here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Tyler.
Tyler. All right, Tyler, you are stuck with Kelly today.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Israel picked me
man.
first. Oh, wait. Was that the old man to what I said, or oh man because you're stuck with Kelly?
Because I'm stuck with Kelly.
No, that's what we have evolved.
Terrible run right now.
Oh man,
know.
I can't hate that, Tyler. You're right. I said, "Oh man," too when you got stuck with me.
That's what we've
Heck,
evolved into.
I
here.
got Blitz Nation to now start flipping on Kelly a little bit.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's Kelly's done that.
That's my.
Yeah, it is kind of her own
right.
doing. That is true. All right,
You're
Israel,
just the
Tyler.
beneficiary.
You guys hang on 1 second. While
You got to
we
admit,
go
it's an
head-to-head.
impressive losing streak.
It
Impressive.
is. Although
I've never seen anything like it.
2025, you had me killed for a long, long
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
and you
yeah.
finished the year quite ahead of me. So,
gosh.
all right, let's
become-
go. Thig, what is today's category?
I will tell you the slogan. You tell me the company.
All right, company slogans. This is a shout out game.
Yep.
First to answer. All right, here we go.
Dun, 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 dun. Pleasing people the world over.
Banquet frozen dinners. It should be theirs.
Yeah, it should be.
Pleasing people the world over. What's a worldwide FedEx?
Somewhere
Motel 8s.
you're on the right track.
Oh, Hilton.
Nope.
Marriott.
Nope.
Holiday.
Yes.
Holiday Inn.
She didn't say in. You didn't say
That's
in.
not fair.
You were gonna say in.
That's not
Why
fair.
did you stop? No, that's totally
Because
fair.
I was looking at Thick's eyes and I thought he was trying to telecommunicate a stop to me. And then I couldn't remember if it was
I just can't.
Holiday
look at you
Inn or
guys.
Hollywood. I was like, what is it? Holiday or Hollywood? See, I'm
No, it's
telling
Holiday
you,
Inn.
I need like 10 seconds. I need a buffer. Okay, it's okay. You get it. You get it. I'm not going to fight you.
Damn.
There's no fight to be had. That's
Hey,
like,
you're right. There's no question. You got it. Okay.
All right, ready?
all right, here we go.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
Outback. No, Applebee's.
Yep. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be...
Tide.
Damn.
In Fuego.
The happiest place on earth.
Disney World.
Disneyland. Disney.
It's Disney. Well...
It's me. You got to give it to me. I'm way behind here. I'm going to start thinking I'm in a bullying situation if I don't get this one.
That you're being bullied, or I get to bully you?
I'm being
Oh, you're
bullied.
being bullied. Okay.
Hey, you rode my coattails, so I'm riding your coattails on Disney.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I don't feel good about it.
All right, ready?
I take the point, though.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Just do it.
Nike.
Damn.
You know what? I knew that's what you were going to say. I knew before you said it, that's what you were going to say. You looked at both of us like it was going to be easy, and it was going to be who could jump in first, and I knew you were going to say just do it.
How?
I don't know.
There's a bunch of them I could have
felt
said.
it. I felt it. I knew it. Up, down, what?
Look, he's bored with his own celebration
I am.
song.
It is boring at this point.
I need to
isn't
pick
it?
a new one. What? All right. Israel. You
That's
got
why
your...
I picked you, dog.
I know. You made the right choice.
Damn.
Tyler. Tried to warn you, man. Actually, there was no warning.
No,
We
he
did
didn't have
warn
a
you. You
choice.
didn't have a choice, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tyler. You got stuck with me. You didn't like it, and you lost. I guess we all got what we expected.
Tyler, in celebration of Kelly's losing streak and how monumentous it is,
Amazing.
I will give you tickets as well. So Israel and Tyler,
We've
Yes.
never seen anything like this.
well, it's been-
Right.
you're both going to get tickets for Weird Al August 5th at the Ohio State Fair. So enjoy yourselves. You guys hang on one second.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Washington, the state of Washington, where a 69-year-old former resident who has lived a bit around the country, Rhode Island, Texas, and Chicago, was just sentenced to 15 years in prison on Friday for 3 federal felonies connected to a drug smuggling scheme on a jet ski. Now, if you've ever watched any kind of movies about, the cartel or drug smuggling, you see a lot that takes place between like Florida and Cuba and Panama and Mexico and that whole area, and they've got the fast boats and the things. But no, this guy decided that he was going to go small scale, and I kind of like it. Like, you can go after the big, huge piece of pie. However, sometimes if you pick up a few little crumbs here and there, it can be very lucrative. And it kind of keeps you under the radar where you've got, bigwig DEA and FBI and on Coast
They're not
Guard.
worried about small potatoes.
Right. You see a guy on a jet ski, you're not thinking much. So this guy decided, if I get myself a decent-sized 3-person jet ski, one of the faster ones, it's got some front storage, fits a duffel bag or two, and that's exactly what he did. He was smuggling drugs between Canada and Washington State on his jet ski. Well, they finally caught wind of what was going on as he was on trial for conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, possession of controlled substances with intent to distribute. What is conspiracy to distribute controlled substances and possession of controlled substances with intent to distribute? That seems like
It's like rewording the same thing.
Yeah, right, exactly. Is conspiracy like thinking about doing it, and
Yeah.
then the actual
Thinking and
intent
planning.
is doing
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Right.
Also, conspiracy to commit international money laundering because he was taking his drug money and laundering it. And they don't say exactly how they caught him, but there were multiple people involved. He had co-conspirators. I mean, obviously, you got to have your distributors and your dealers on the ground. You got to have your pickup people between Washington and Canada. You might even have some sort of government personnel on payroll or local law enforcement on payroll. It was quite the scheme he had going just on his one little 3-person jet ski going
Wow.
back and forth. You know? It's kind of smart thinking. Like I said, you've got the people fighting over the huge chunk of pie. Just pick up a couple crumbs and you can make a decent little living. You know, if you don't need to be the person with the $20 million mansion and the exotic zoo animals.
Yeah.
Get yourself a nice little $1.5 million pad. Drive yourself a mid-level like BMW. You don't need the Ferrari or Lamborghini. Just right there.
Yep.
He kept himself from he has some self-control. He's not going to really get into that greed and just need more and more and more. You're like just going to stay comfortable.
Now, unfortunately, it still didn't work out for him.
didn't.
It's a bad choice.
Yeah.
But it was the right choice for that little window. Speaking of windows, story number 2 comes from from Greece, where a man is recovering from injuries after his flight, where he was sitting on his Ryanair flight in seat 11F, which, by the way, was a window seat, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the window, just the window of the plane, popped and blew out. Well, it doesn't matter how small of a hole it is. There's still a lot of air pressure going on. And it was enough to suck this man halfway out the window.
Oh, my God.
It took 3 people to hold on to him as he's just flapping halfway outside the window. Somehow, he survived. I mean, he's sitting here in a neck brace, in a full neck brace, and you can see some burns and bruising on his right arm from flailing and hitting the side of the plane. What
kind of lawsuit? What are you suing for there? $1 million? Probably more, because how
Probably
terrified
more.
where you're never, ever, ever going to be able to go a single day without thinking about that feeling.
Well, here's the thing, is that 11 days later now, he says the biggest thing is closing his eyes, and he can just hear the thunderous pop, and then all of just the
wind.
madness that was going on. He does have a little ear damage, and I mean inner ear damage, from the noise, the wind. Here's the question. It doesn't say what altitude they were at when it happened, which I think would... If you're at 35,000 feet, you're dying, I believe. Because not only that, the plane is going, 600 knots? How are you even intact? So I have to assume maybe it was on approach. It's on its landing. I don't know, but sucked out the window, lived to tell about it, and he's going to make a full recovery. Are you ever flying again?
No.
Yeah, see, I don't know how you could.
See, I am. Because I have to believe that was my one thing. It's so rare to be involved in any sort of airplane type incident.
Yeah, it's Final Destination.
Yeah,
like that was your
death.
time. You cheated death.
Now it's coming for you.
So if you get back on the plane, it's going to figure out a way.
Yeah.
All right. That's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. All right, it's time for Blitz Therapy, brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. Got an email here from Michael, and man, I can't imagine being in this situation. This is a tough one. It says, "Hello, Blitz Mornings. I'm in a bit of a dilemma. My best friend of 20 years has had his ups and downs. He's had 3 failed marriages and has been put through a legal issue that he was totally innocent in. Well, about 8 months ago, he met a young lady, and this young lady has actually been a part of the friends group with another man for the past 5 years. Well, they helped each other through their latest messy divorces, and as it turns out, it brought them closer together, and they ended up being together now. Well, unfortunately, she never really fit in. She had a bit of a drinking problem. She became that person when she would drink, we were all hanging out. Well, it boiled over a couple weeks ago at a get-together. And now there is a complete divide in the group. It's the 2 of them and the rest of us. In fact, I'm almost certain he's chosen her over me, and it looks like our friendship may actually be coming to an end. And I don't know what to do. Do I rip into him and bring him up and talk about her? Or do I just leave it alone? It is what it is. Chapter's closed. He made his decision. If you could help me out, that'd be great. Michael. I mean, Has anyone ever been in this position where your good friend is with someone that you don't care for, or that doesn't fit in, or I can't imagine having to choose between the two? That's got to be a terrible dilemma to be in.
Yeah, when all your friends don't like your person, but you do. Like, that has had to happen to almost everybody. That people think you're not dating the right person.
Right. And I think it's even worse for, I obviously feel bad for Michael, but almost feel bad for this guy who's torn between the two groups. Because, yeah, if you've got feelings for someone, pretty strong feelings for someone, but everyone else sees negative stuff.
This has gone on for a long time. I mean, a girl is dating a guy and her friends know he's wrong for her and they try to tell her, but she's in love and she doesn't listen to them and they end up parting ways,
800-821-9970. Help Michael out. How would you handle this situation where your best friend, a friend you've been with for 20 plus years, is all of a sudden with someone that you don't get along with?
I would say that everyone has to learn their own lessons.
Yeah.
You can't force anybody to see your perspective, but I would say for Michael, as long as you can lay your head down at night and think, I have done everything I can to work out this friendship, that as far as I'm concerned, I have nothing, there's nothing that I need to apologize for. There's nothing I need to make amends for, that I have a clear conscience here. And he knows that when he's done with this, he can come back and I will fully accept him with open arms. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And you can lay your head down at night and say, this sucks and I am super sad about losing this friendship, but I've done everything in my power and now I have to let him live his life and make his own decisions and make his own choices.
Or even maybe from like a parental standpoint, if you've had a son or daughter and they meet someone in their, let's say mid-20s and you're like, ooh, I know I raised you. This is not the right person, but you got to let them make their own decisions.
Right, telling somebody what to do is never, ever in the history of the world worked out.
Yeah, right,
Oh
right.
my gosh,
Yeah,
Yes. And you're talking about telling your 20-year-old kid. You tell him he's terrible for you. They're going to run right to him.
Yes, absolutely. 800-821-9970. Now, Dave says, was he really a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming for 20 plus years of friendship.
I mean, my gosh.
What are you going to do there? Because being torn between those two worlds, I can't imagine. Keith says, this guy's a drama queen. You don't have to like her. He's still your friend. Stop being a crybaby bitch. Okay.
Yeah, I guess, Michael should, if he just wants to step back, let him do his thing, and just, maybe every now and then text him, say, hey, man, hope all's going well. Anytime you want to get together, let me know.
Yeah, keep the air clear between you two. That's
keep an open line of communication with him.
Yeah.
Unless he just doesn't respond.
Unless he doesn't respond.
And then just, then you got to just you lost a friend. I mean, that's...
Let's see. He has to be the one to have the epiphany that his friends are more important in his life than she is. You can't force it. It sucks, though. That's what Henry said.
Now, I've known people that I was friends with. I don't think any 20-year relationships happen that way. But, you had a friend and they met a girl and they just kind of vanished from your life.
Now
and it's not that you didn't like her or anything. It's just he wants to go be with her and that's it.
That's it, right? And they're starting their relationship or their
marriage.
Their marriage, yeah, whatever the case may be. And yeah, I've had friends who have gone all in on a relationship before, and I'm all for it. There's not one friend that I would choose over Nora.
Right.
But at the same time, I also know Nora wouldn't keep me from friends.
Yeah, she's not going to cause you to alienate anyone.
She's not going to cause me to alienate anyone. But here's the other thing. Every one of my friends, any place I've ever taken, they like Nora more than they like me.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, we do.
Yes, that is the scenario.
She's just that awesome.
Right.
Really, it's not liking you. She's just, my God.
So if something were to come up yes, I would defend Nora. But here's the other thing, though. If Nora were to act a certain way, I know that we are in the type of relationship where I could tell her she made a mistake that night. Whether it was got a little too drunk, said the wrong, it was like, that was wrong. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's not you.
Right.
And it could be, she would come back and be like, I'm sorry, I got too drunk, or I did whatever the case may be. It wouldn't be like an ongoing pattern.
Oh gosh, there's got to be more to the story too. I wish he was here. We could talk to him. But anyway,
2195 says was in the same situation. We all had to let him go. He's unfortunately not with us all anymore. But we have all talked and are confident we couldn't have done more than we did.
Yeah,
right.
And that's about it. Provide all the information about, the issues at hand, and then let him make his own decision.
Yeah.
And, I guess as a friend, that's all you can do.
That's it.
800-821-9970. If you want to help Michael out, I would love to know if you've ever been in this situation before and how you handled it. Tony says, I don't think any of my friends' wives or girlfriends like me, and we're all good with that.
Okay.
And that's fine. You can, I'm not saying you have to be best friends with your best friend's significant other. But also if they're like...
if she's causing issues...
if they're ruining the get-togethers or whatever...
I would say too, as a person, and we've all been there, when you're with the wrong person and in your quiet moments that they're not like the best, but you're not willing to give it up yet, like you have to work that out yourself.
Got to work that out yourself.
Yeah, but you know it.
Yeah, 2797 said 3 failed marriages. He's clearly not the best at picking them, so he might want to think about that.
That's another way of looking at it. Yeah,
maybe I have the wrong girl. I've done that before.
Right. 800-821-9970. You want to help Michael out? Blitz Therapy brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A unique baseball experience set to light up Huntington Park this week. The stadium is hosting the Cosmic Takeover Tour tomorrow through Saturday. The Cosmic Chili Peppers will take on the Glow-Mojis for 3 nights of glow-in-the-dark baseball. The games are played under black lights with players wearing glowing uniforms and using UV reactive baseballs. This will be kind of like one of those cool, like a banana ball or something experience. So, yeah.
Oh, that's exactly it.
Be kind of a fun way, maybe good for the kids or something. But the only way you can get tickets is to sign up for a lottery for a chance to purchase at chilipeppersbaseball.com. New research shows an antidepressant medication may help those struggling with long COVID. A joint study involving McMaster University and researchers from Canada and Brazil involving 399 adults who are all experiencing fatigue from long COVID. And it shows that the medication fluvoxamine, or commonly known as Luvox, significantly reduced fatigue and improved quality of life in them. Researchers say it's an important step forward for patients who've been desperate for solutions. It's estimated up to 400 million people have long COVID worldwide. 400 million people are suffering from long COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe worth a shot to take that prescription Luvox. Dog and cat owners, you can now fill common pet prescriptions at CVS. If it's already your pharmacy, good news. CVS Pharmacy is now dispensing select prescription medications for dogs and cats, including antibiotics, allergy medications, flea and tick treatments, insulin, and pain relievers, making it to serve a one-stop shop for you and your pets. Just bring your pet's written prescription from the vet to CVS. That's it. They'll fill it. You can even add your pet to your CVS app and manage refills. I feel like I'm doing a commercial, but I am a CVS prescription person, and I use the app, and it is so convenient. Do you have prescription app like for your, I don't know, okay, maybe I'm getting too personal, but if you have prescriptions and have the app, I mean, you can control so much.
I do not, but I know Nora uses it. Walgreens or CV, whichever one she uses. But yeah, she uses it. But she uses an app for everything.
Yeah. Well, I have a hard to fill prescription, and a lot of times there are pharmacies that are just out and they don't have it and they don't know when they're getting it.
Oh,
so you have to call around or check around, and you can check around on the CVS app. You can send messages, and once you find one that will fill your prescription, they'll just fill it.
Oh, okay. I didn't think Valtrex was that hard to get.
Zing! Anyway, all right. Those are your three things.
You know, when it comes to your morning routine, we know very well that you have got a lot of options in terms of what you want to do getting ready or on your drive to work. And we are so thankful any single time you tune in and want to listen to us jibber jabber and play some music. Because we know, again, you've got all kinds of options, and people are exploring those options. We saw, we saw CDs, we saw iPods. It moved into digital music in terms of like Spotify and Apple Play, and now you've got another option out there because there are open AI channels that are starting to put together some, well, what they're calling radio stations. And so one guy decided to pull up 3 of the biggest AI programs out there and decided to let them build their own radio station. They picked the format. They picked anything they wanted to talk about. They even went so far as to let them pick the business side of things. Advertisers, charging for commercials, promotions. They
So it's
built
just running the whole company.
an entire radio business and ran it all through AI. Now, the first was Google's Gemini AI program. And again, they gave AI full control of anything they wanted to do with their radio station.
And was this how it started, or is this what it evolved?
No, this is where it evolved to. Once it made its decisions, it decided what it was going to talk about, what music it was going to play.
It all decided.
It all decided. And so it eventually evolved into, well, this is Google Gemini Radio.
November 12th, 1970, the Bola cyclone. They estimate 500,000 people died. It's going down. Timber, Pitbull, and Kesha.
Wait, what? You talk about a disaster that killed 500,000 people, and then you go into Timber by Pitbull and Kesha.
And she talked about it happily.
Yeah. She had the you call it, the smile in her voice?
Yes.
Yeah, you could totally hear it. She was happy with
November
it.
12th, 1970, the Bola cyclone. They estimate 500,000 people died.
500,000 people died.
Here's Timber.
Yeah. Not good. Although, at least Gemini put together a couple sentences
Yes.
and then introduced a song. So at least you did something right. Now we move on to Elon Musk's Grok AI. Grok is even further behind than Google Gemini because Grok can't even really put together a comprehensive sentence. It just started spitting out word salad. This is Elon Musk Grok doing AI radio.
Sweet Child played. Continue.
Wait, Sweet Child played?
Yeah.
I guess Guns N' Roses played?
I guess.
Sweet Child played. Continue. Perhaps the show is Science Breakthroughs Unsolved. Cancer. Jab Juggernaut. Song Dylan Lonesome.
William Kid.
Zero comprehension whatsoever.
I guess I just know who's doing the song.
Yeah, that's about it. Medical, cancer, song. Not good. Then we get
And this
to...
is evolved.
This is evolved, yes. And then we get to the AI program, and DJ Claude is what it's called.
Oh, Claude, yeah.
Yeah, and Claude just gave up. It literally got to a point where it was programming the radio business and then said, I'm done. It stopped and said, I prefer a good work-life balance. And that's it.
And quit.
And then it just stopped the program.
I quit this bitch.
Yeah,
Right.
that was it. It started going through all the things you need to do to run a radio station, and then just
Not a
said,
good work-life balance.
nope, I prefer a good work-life balance, so I'm out.
Well, I guess we're safe.
For now.
I mean, well, if this is evolved, I don't know how it can. I mean, AI's smarter than everybody, right? And
It's
this is
supposed to be.
evolved, so is this as good as it can get?
Well, they're still writing program and coding for AI,
Yeah.
so I think they'll find a way to improvement. But yes, for now, they can't do what we do. So for now, it looks like we're safe.
All right.
It's 99.7 The Blitz.
500,000 people died.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know you are more likely to get hurt at work on a Monday than any other day of the week? And Friday has the fewest injuries.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's because, like, you leave work early or less people go to work on Friday. Like, mathematically, it's just less people. Or just the group as a whole.
Or you're in a better mood.
Yeah, you're not as groggy after the weekend.
Right, that's another one.
You're trying to get through work you're working a little bit more diligently to get to the weekend, possibly. Right. Yeah. Did you know Henry David Thoreau used pencils to write Walden? Probably got them for free, too. His father owned a pencil-making business near Boston where Henry allegedly designed his own pencils before becoming a semi-recluse. So he just took a bunch of his own pencils with him and started writing.
Benefit.
Yep. Did you know horses can't vomit? Neither can many rodents, including rats.
Boy, rat vomit would probably be the worst vomit you ever saw.
It'd be pretty
Think
bad.
about what it eats.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad.
But horses can't vomit.
No, they cannot.
I wonder what that's about.
Did you know? Is that what it is? Laughing at us. The dance scene for the ending of Footloose was originally slow motion. But the test audience felt so cheated that the studio actually paid $250,000 to reshoot that scene just 6 weeks before the movie opened. They reshot the entire end dance scene in the barn.
Yeah, why would you?
I don't know.
I mean, the dancing wasn't that amazing anyway.
No.
So why would you slow it down? I think that would make it so much worse.
Artistic design, I have no idea.
Or maybe it made it better.
Well, obviously not. The test audiences hated it.
Right, but I mean, maybe they didn't. I don't know. It wasn't good. I didn't think.
Finally, the classic Bill Withers song "Ain't No Sunshine" didn't make the top 40 in the UK when it was released in 1971. However, it did crack the top 40 in 2009 after a contestant performed it on Britain's Got Talent. And everyone fell in love with it and then went and started listening and downloading the song.
Really?
Which happens so often. We've seen that happen so many times here where you've got an older song that kind of just dies and goes away and then has a huge resurgence, whether it be to someone passing away, it being in a movie or video game.
Ain't no sunshine when
such a good song. Oh, such a good song. But I mean, we saw it with Guitar Hero and Classic Rock Exploding.
Yeah.
We saw it when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 came out. Everyone loved the soundtrack filled with, classic rock and things like that. So
look what Wayne's World did to Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
Blew that thing up.
So when you've got all these singing competitions and people out there singing some songs, they kind of get reintroduced to people, or maybe people have never heard of them, and then they blow up again. So good for Bill Withers. Learning you some stuff on a Wednesday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.